What did Ben Fold say while playing Riichi Mahjong? You felt so bold and you didn't fold in the Jade Room lobby, but you lost the game and demotion came. You were not the same after that. Your elo drops like flies from the cruel Mahjong skies. Now you're tilted and annoyed, got this look in your eyes. You make one misclick and you're calling run, you're getting run. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. We've referenced a lot of Ben Folds on this channel. Call me Ben the way I be foldsing this hand right now. But we rarely cover Ben Folds. That's the song, Not the Same. And for any Ben Folds heads out there, I hope you were singing in the 3-part harmony like he usually does in concert. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. It's a Mahjong channel, not a music channel. Folks, not gonna lie to you. Second place Steve, clock it in. It's not going that bad. Knock on IKEA synthetic wood. Knock on all the plastic materials around me. We're going back into the Jade Room today. As we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Real Iced Coffee writes, like many others, you and NL got me hopelessly addicted to this game. I just hit a depth. Thank you, Yusong, for teaching me the art of folding. Thank you so much for leaving the comment. I hope the game is still treating you well. And a few videos ago, I was asking people like, oh, how did you find Riichi Mahjong? How did you like get into it? And I thought it was just gonna be like Yakuza and like, you know, other streamers. But there were some answers that I was like, oh, I've legitimately never heard of this. This is very that was extremely unexpected. Speaking of extremely unexpected, I don't know what to do here because, I mean, drawing into a 2 of characters, I guess is okay. There's also, I mean, this is also maybe Tanya, right? Tanya 3 Dora. It's a little risky to try to go for Tanya. Hey, before we get too far into this, before we get too far into this hand, let me just say this. Thank you so much to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SMG. Link is down below in the description. I jumbled all the letters as I was saying the URL. Welcome to Generic Supporter, Quantum Knight, and Julie LaPanda. Thank you so much to all the patrons and for the new patrons for joining us. And this is a very awkward this is a very awkward way to say everything, and I'm stumbling all over my words, but thank you for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right, now we're locked in, folks. We're going to play some genre. It was unfortunate, right? The East Winds. The reason that I'm cutting the East Wind right now is because it's only worth 1 Han for me, but it's worth 2 Han for Right Lord. So I don't want Right Lord, you know, getting enough time to, Getting enough time to, you know, maybe start getting that triplet of the East Wind, and suddenly it's the worst day of my life. You know what I mean? We have 4 peasies in our hand. I mean, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Yusong, hang on. Everyone watching this video, I need a moment to myself right now. I genuinely just need a moment to myself right now. I need everyone to stop listening. I'm just gonna talk to myself. Yusong, it is too early in the video. It's also too early in the morning for you to start screaming because you burned all your timer and you don't know what to discard. I think this is a 7-pair hand. Okay, everyone can start listening again. I think this is a 7-pair hand. I'm not sure if this is a 7-pair hand. It scares me. The possibilities scare me. I don't know how to play this right. I'm not happy if I draw into a 2 or a 5 of characters. That's the only reason why it's a little bit tricky, and usually I would have, Raggy, and usually I would have cut 9 of circles way before here, right? It's really redundant. With the 6/6 8 shape, we can still accept a 7 of circles just fine. Left Lord, it has Green Dragon and Red Dragon. It's literally impossible for Left Lord to have epic Yakuman, right? It's impossible for them to have big 3 dragons, but they could still have, and I think that they do. I think they have a half flush in the character suit. Green Dragon, Red Dragon, half flush. They might have a Dora or a Red 5 in the character suit, so we should endeavor to be a little bit careful. It does hurt to lose this hand, right? If Left Lord's got something awesome cooking up, it will hurt to lose this hand. At the same time, like, what are we exactly losing? Like, this hand, the best case scenario was what? Seat Wind or Prevalent Wind 3 Dora. I mean, that does sound awesome, but I think we were far away from it this entire freaking game. All right, so Right Lord. Right Lord cut 3 of characters. Left Lord did not change their hand. Therefore, I don't think that they needed the 3 of characters. I did scream, and it's a lot of screaming today. And it is genuinely too much screaming, and I hear you, and I'm taking the feedback. I'm taking the feedback legitimately. There is a sickening and cruel world where we get back into Tenpai, and I'm not even joshing around that hard, okay? Just a Tanyao 3-door slapper if somehow, some way we draw into another 4 of characters. I don't think I can cut this one. Is it possible that I deal into a 2-3 weight? Yeah, I don't know. It still is possible, right? That Left Lord has a 2 of characters and a 3 of characters in their hand. No, it's not. All the 2s are literally gone. So they can't have a 2-3. They could single tile York it for the 1 of characters, but they would literally need to be on a single tile weight with the 1 of characters. Okay, a Crosslord also saw the writing on the wall. They were like, they probably don't have it. Anyway, that's this round in a nutshell. That's this round in a nutshell. I got so panicked. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. Yusong, I'm begging you. As a believer on this channel, I need you to lock in a little bit. Please do not get sidetracked by whatever anecdote that you're going to tell us, and still continue to pay a modicum of attention to the Riichi Mahjong game. I got you. I'm genuinely trying to balance both worlds like I'm freaking Hannah Montana right now, okay? I'm genuinely going to try to do my absolute freaking darndest to still stay locked in on the game. I might be able to get Tenpai before the end of the round. Southwind, it's not the safest tile. Like, ooh, okay, it could deal into Left Lord. Oh my god, what happened? No one was even in Tenpai. What the heck is going on here? Something is afoot here. All right, this time we're not gonna discard the East Wind. This time we got a pair of the prevalent winds. That feels great. We can accept the Dora, right? It's not impossible to imagine us using a 3 of characters. So this overall it feels okay. I'm doing okay outside of the game. So this past weekend, so I told you I've been taking this improv comedy class, and I've been telling you a lot about it. So hopefully you're not sick and tired of hearing about these epic yes ands. Obnoxious. But anyway, so the way that it works is that you take a class, you meet up for 3 hours every single week for like a whole bunch of weeks. Oh, this is awesome. I mean, this hand is so good. Oh my god. I mean, we can't really accept the Dora, but like, who gives a frick? We got Prevalent Wind. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's good as well. I think I'm supposed to discard the 6 of Bamboo. In most situations, I think I'm supposed to discard the 6 of Bamboo. But you never know. I'm going to keep it around just because it kind of looks complicated. Oh, I guess we can also accept the 1 or 4 of Bamboo right now. Some with all of those letters like I was in the Looney Tunes, folks. Anyway, so you meet up once a week for 3 hours at a time, and you're just pretending to be a pirate the whole time. And then at the end of those 8 weeks, you do a little show. You do like a half-hour set with your buddies that you made in class. And so we recently had our show, and driving to the show, holy frick, I did not expect to be so nervous. I was like, because in class, and I don't mean this pejoratively, right? I don't mean this negatively. I don't mean this in a hang on. Lock in just a tiny bit more, Yusong. Oh my god. Okay, Right Lord calls Riichi. I mean, I have a decent hand. I could cut 1 of characters to try to accept the Dora. I think that's a little greedy for me. Oh my god, Right Lord just called Khan. Oh my freaking god. Okay. Well, it depends on whether or not we get into Tenpai. I have safe tiles. I'm willing to bet, like, yeah, all the 2s are gone. All my apes gone. I can very happily, I mean, not happily, but I can fold here with 1 of, I'm okay with this. It's freaking Suji. Yeah. I mean, they're not waiting with a 4-5. They could be waiting with a 1-2, but I just didn't believe. I literally just didn't believe that they had it. And that's not something that you should be doing. Okay, if I cheat here, let me just think. I am in Tenpai with a good enough weight, but they conned and they also called Riichi. How many Dora do I see? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a good enough weight. Just believe in yourself. Gotham's been a little bit lonely lately. That's so That's so sad. We're definitely gonna look back at that with Maka and see what Maka says, okay? About that East 2 epic deal in. We're not out of here. We still haven't even made it into the dealer seat, okay? So don't be depressed posting on main. We still have a lot of time to turn this entire train around. Anyway, so as I was driving to the class show, I was feeling nervous. It was just surprising because I was like, during the class, like I think I have a lot of I think I was very lucky in that in college I was in a sketch team, and so I've been on stage a whole bunch and I yap endlessly. So like talking in front of people, and I know I'm not really like, I'm just yelling at myself in my own room right now, but like talking has never, like public speaking, for example, very, fortunate for me, it's never been something that I struggled with. I mean, obviously at the start, I think that, I don't know, no one's like fresh out the womb being like, hello, time to give a speech, fresh out the what are you saying? Okay, but anyway, you get my point, right? Like no one, I don't think it comes naturally to anyway, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm genuinely wrong, but I think it takes practice for literally everyone. So in the class, no, dude, give me one more turn to make this hand better. Give me one more turn. This hand improves if we draw into what? 4 of I mean, there's also 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. There's also 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. Aren't I supposed to at least York it for a little 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku? A little 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku? Here. You are gonna be so mad at me for this. I think this is the right play. Literally an epic amount of tiles. Get us into Tenpai. I think the teacher's actually gonna praise me for this one. East 3, epic 1 of bamboo. Okay, we're gonna look back at that with Maka, and we're gonna be showered with praise. I hope everyone's ready, okay? Hope you got your freaking goggles on, because we're about to be showered with praise. Anyway, so in class, you can kind of tell when someone, hang on, 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. Riichi Sanshoku, I can wait on the west wind. Ah! Yes! Now this is pod racing. 3, 4, 5 mixed shuffle sequence. Oh, a Pachu on top like a maraschino cherry. I'm red right now. Why am I? Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. Chef's kiss. That's so freaking good. Oh my god, you're gonna be so proud of me. You're gonna be so proud of me for that one. Oh my god, yes! Okay, that feels so good. That feels genuinely so good. Oh, Sanshoku is so nice to win with. Because it's like you have to cook a little to get mixed trouble sequence, Dora's the green DZ, can't do anything about that right now. Lock in, Yusong. Stay frosty, do not lose focus. Kingdom Hearts is light, do not lose hope. So in class, you can kind of tell when people are just like, understandably nervous for public speaking and nervous because you're trying to make other people laugh, which is genuinely one of the most vulnerable things that you could possibly fathom to do on the planet. So I understand it. Everyone is going to make jokes that just simply do not land, and then everything's a little quiet for a while, and then you're like, okay, yep, and then you move on, right? And that's hard. That's genuinely hard. Oh, don't worry. I have practice every single day. I do that 40 times a day on my YouTube videos, so I got a lot of practice. So like, I was like, okay, I'm less nervous in a class setting. But as I was driving to the show, I was like white knuckling my steering wheel, being like, I was just like breathing in and out, like breathing in, holding for like 4 seconds, and then exhaling for like 7 seconds. I was trying to do I was trying to put all my like therapy, mindfulness, jujitsu into practice, and it didn't. I don't think it really helped. Hang on. Am I in Tenpai? No, I'm so close to Tenpai, though. Holy frick. Oh my god, this hand is awesome. This hand is epic PogChamp. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence? No, but then we don't have a pair. This is a perfect Ishanten. This is a pair, a triple-sided banger, and an Omega Chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight staple to it. And we're going to lose this hand. Folks. And we're going to lose this hand. And I'm in the dealer seat, so I pay the dealer seat penalty. And it's a Hanemon, so I pay $6,000 for being in the dealer seat. And I'm back in last. Okay. Very funny, Mahjong. I liked that. I liked that a lot. This one makes me want to go for the half flush. I can't, I don't know if there's any other way to play this hand. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna freaking fly right now. Watch me soar. Watch me soar. Anyway, Well, Dora is kind of nice though. Like, you know, instead of half flush, just seat wind, 3 Dora. I mean, I could get down with that. Let's just keep our options open. Let's wait a minute. Let's see what the Mahjong gods have in store for us. So anyway, I was feeling really, really nervous. But lately, I've been nervous a lot. And that's not just my generalized anxiety, you know, rearing its head. It's, like, you know, you might, I just made sounds for 30 seconds, and that's okay. People might know this is that I sometimes do, like, podcasting stuff. Like, I used to work for a lovely and incredibly funny podcast called Doughboys. And so, like, they invited me to do, like, a little bit on a show, where we were dressed, and this made me nervous to do because I was like, oh, is this gonna be okay? We were doing a conclave parody, so we were kind of in like conclave garb. Anyway, it was with Jason Mantzoukas and Paul Scheer, and I was like, oh my god, I was like very, very nervous to be sitting on the same couch with them because I'm like, you know, look, I got self-esteem. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, oh, I feel very. I was about to say underpowered, like this is a League of Legends patch notes article. I was just like, oh, I feel inexperienced. I feel inexperienced in comparison to everyone else here. And I was so nervous as a result. I was so nervous. And then recently, of course, like, we've been doing some collabs with some bigger streamers that shall not be named. No, of course, it's like we're doing some collaborations with Northern Lion and Kate and Corey, aka Flack Blag, and that's been fun. I've been nervous there too. I absolutely, I'll just be nervous. I'll just be nervous beforehand. And so here's what I've learned about being nervous, and it sucks because it doesn't make the nerves magically go away. But what I've realized recently is that if you're nervous, it's probably a good sign that you're about to do something worthwhile. That's like worth doing. Oh, great, Yusong. Yeah, great bite-sized quote there. Definitely didn't stumble. You're stumbling on your words a lot today, and you know what? Honestly, that's okay. That's genuinely okay. I don't really know why. I'm especially tongue-tied today, but that's fine. I'm gonna throw the east wind. Luckily, they did not ron me. I'm 1 tile away from winning this whole shebang. Do I go for it? I mean, it's the Dora tile. There's 2 2s that are visible, so it's less likely that they have a 2-3. I am in last place. Hang on. All this hand is seat wind, half flush. It's a 3 Han hand. It's not terrible. If I pawn the north wind right now, I get to wait on something awesome. I get to wait on 3, 6, or 1, right? Or 2? Yeah, I get to wait on a 4-sided banger. No, it's just 3, 6, or 1. Okay, I don't get to wait on the 2. I'm gonna go sicko mode. And it actually passed, and that's honestly redonky donk. Welcome to the thumbnail, by the way. Oh my god, welcome to the thumbnail. Stay a while. Okay, I mean, I'm going for it. My hand is too good now. My weights are just too good. It's just my spoon is too big. That's right, we're going salad fingers meta. Oops! I take Right Lord's Riichi 6. Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. I mean, I can't tell if I'm playing poorly or if I'm playing well right now. I genuinely can't tell. What round was this? What round was this? This is South 1. East 4, everything. South 1, push decision. I don't know if Maka's gonna like that, but sometimes Maka's a sick little freak and they love just slamming it and going, you know, pure offense. Okay. Not a bad hand. The door is the 5 of circles. Doesn't look like we can really use the 5 of circles, but like if it happens, you know, we can find a pair elsewhere in our hand. I'm keeping the 9 of characters only because if we draw into a 7 or an 8 of characters, we're just 1 tile away from confirming a pure straight. So that feels awesome. Speaking of finding a pair somewhere else, I mean, 9 of characters could definitely be our pair if we draw into the Dora. And we're just straight up 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. The 2, this shape looks horrific. Like, I don't know at what point I'm supposed to get rid of it, but already 2 copies of the 2 of circles are already gone, so I don't believe that this 1-3 shape is gonna stick around. I would love to draw into like a 2 of bamboo or a 4 of bamboo right now and ditch the 0 and get with the hero. That'd be kind of nice. So I was like pretty nervous. And then, like, the show itself, how do I feel about the show itself? I can't see that. This is such a fricked up position because now I have to get rid of this 1-3 shape. Three copies of the 2 of circles are gone. If we draw into the last one, someone at Yoster has a crush on me because that is genuinely that's just, like, so unthinkable. I keep drawing... You know what? We're just gonna go for it right now. Like, I don't know. Maybe we could always draw into a 4 of circles and try to accept the door that way. That might be the better option. I like keeping the 1 of circles as a safer tile, though. And now I'm looking at the bamboo suit, and I'm, like, not happy about this. All the 2s are gone? Oh, my God. Okay, they're not making it easy for me to win this hand. What do I want as a tenpai? Oh my God, the 7 of circles is already coming out too. Or is also coming out. I mean, everyone is pawning and cheeing up a storm. Real talk, real talk. I think I can fold right now. I'm not in last and we're genuinely being chillin'. I could fold right now. Look, I don't think anyone wants Eastwind. Okay, a crosser does want Eastwind. It is their seat wind after all. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I think I'm just going to start folding. I don't think this is my tempo. I genuinely do not think that this is my tempo. The show is fine. I think if I had to give myself a grade, I would give myself like a 7 out of 10. I was genuinely nervous. I didn't feel like super calm and confident, but I still think that the things that I did were okay. You know what I mean? Like, luckily, nothing inspired like a crash out or like a spiraling afterwards, or just like, oh, for the next 5 days, I'm going to be thinking about the things that I did on stage and my regrets. No, luckily, that is not the... Luckily, that is not the case. Hang on. What am I throwing right now? 3 apes gone. 3 of my 8s are gone. How many 7s are gone? 3 copies of the 7 are gone as well. I mean, I'm gonna throw 8 of characters, right? I think that it's a fine tile. Reitler literally just threw 1. And then 9 of characters. I'm also kind of chilling with the 9 of characters as a tile, right? Reitlord's not waiting with a 7-8. I don't think anyone's waiting with a 7-8. I think that this is just like really, really unlikely. With the amount of tiles that we currently see. And yeah, I think we made the right choice. I don't think this is our hand to win, and I think getting out of the way, sometimes in jazz, it's about the notes that you don't hear. And sometimes in Riichi Mahjong, it's about the hands where you just firmly move B, get out the way. And we are that B, and we are getting out of the way. 6 of characters or 9 of characters or Eastwind. Let me just go with the Eastwind because I'm a little bit freaked out right now. I don't know what to throw. Someone could be single tile Yorking it for the last copy of the 9 of characters, and that scares me. Something fierce. I'm gonna go for it. Absolutely gonna go for it. Why? Ice cold veins, baby. This hand kind of became good. I mean, left lord called like a pretty spicy con. Wow. Okay. I don't think. Yeah. It's impossible for us to get the last copy of the 7 of circles, right? It's in the. It's the Dora. It's the new Dora indicator. So as awesome as this hand is looking, again, we're in the 3rd row of discards. It's just a little too late. Yeah, I thought the show was okay. I mean, I was also really grateful. Other people, like, usually for like a improv class graduation show, there's like 3 people in the audience. There's like no one really in the audience. And that's fine, but it's like not a very fun vibe to do the show. Other people, and I believe that I'm pronouncing this correctly, brought their friends. So we had like an audience. We had like an audience of like 25 people. I was like, wow, okay, this is very, very fun. And yeah, again, the nerves just being like, usually it's oh my God, they got it on the last tile. Was your hand valid? Oh my God, it was. Under the sea and seat wind. Oh my God, there's Sebastian the Crab posting right now. Okay. I mean, it's a tight game. Look, I know we're not in a awesome position. We have another dealer seat coming. Hang on, lock in. Genuinely lock the frick in. This hand is so good. Okay. I mean, it's... Ooh. Okay. Now that's really, really good. I don't think this is a flush in anything. I think... I would love to be able to use both this red 5 and this Dora tile. I don't know if both of them are going to be possible. I'm just going to be real with everyone today. I think that we probably have to discard one. Maybe in a dark situation, we have to discard both. So, not really sure if we can get this hand to a Mongon status. But you know, I believe, right? At least white dragon, green dragon, red 5, white dragon, green dragon, 1 Dora, like that's good. And we would love to get a little bit more of a lead going into South 4. So we don't have to win by like, you know, $1 million, and we can just win with a 2 or a 3 on hand. Yeah. Afterwards, it was nice because we went to a like pub. Yusong, tell me you haven't socialized in a while without telling me you haven't socialized in a while. We went to go, it was like the middle of the day, but like everyone wanted to celebrate and get like a drink for all of us having survived the show. No one peed or pooped their pants. It's, you know, that's all you can really ask for in a graduation show. No one peed or pooped their pants is good. There was a weird thing that happened, which is as we were performing, a leak happened in the room. And I'm not talking about no Edward Snowden. Oh, oh, those words. Every single word felt regrettable coming out of my mouth. But like some air conditioning things started leaking. So that was a little distracting. But we all survived that as well. So I was really proud of us for not getting super distracted. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. 30 seconds until Mars. I think I cut this. It's scary, but like I'm okay with it. You know, 5 of circles just recently passed as well. Maybe someone else also has a pair of the green dragons. Maybe just no one's drawn into any of them yet. I take whatever Tenpai I can get, by the way. Okay, left lord is gonna call Riichi. That's hilarious, because I really don't want to fold this hand. It's 3 Han, though. Do I have any safe tiles? I don't really have any safe tiles. I can still accept 3 of characters if I cut this. If I get Ron here, yeah, that's so sad. Oh my god, that's so sad. I could have maybe folded harder. This is hopefully just Riichi Ipatsu. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. It's just a 3 Han hand. Now I'm fighting for my freaking life here. Okay, South 2, repeat 1, dealing. That's so okay. All right, we're gonna look back at that with Maka. I don't know why I don't want to fold today. I genuinely Mercury must be in retrograde. First tile con is a recipe for disaster. We're not gonna do that here. And it was nice just to hear, like, it was nice to celebrate and to hear words of affirmation and to feel a lot of it, like, to share words of affirmation with everyone and to feel a lot closer. So here's, this is a true thing about me. I really struggle with playful antagonism, like giving your friends a hard time. It's genuinely, like, unthinkable to me. Like, I'm really bad at it. It makes me really nervous. Why am I like this? Great question. When I was in middle school, and I was developing my like social sense of self, you know, you would like try to give your friends a hard time because you realize like, oh, that's kind of how people establish emotional closeness or whatever. But I think I was going way too hard where other people were like, oh, haha, looks like Mr. Farts over here. I don't know what other people would say. I genuinely don't know what other people would say. But other people would be like doing like gentle ribbing, and I would be like, ha, idiot. I was just like going way too hard. Just going way too hard. And so that got me into like a lot of trouble, and I don't think made me a lot of friends. And so as a result, in my now adult life, I'm like, I'm so scared. But I genuinely enjoy, like, you know, being on the receiving end of that. That's not a weird thing to say. That's a normal thing to say, right? Yeah, that's a normal thing to say. Hang in there, you son. Hang in there. You're pretty normal at the end of the day. Just don't listen to my commentary too closely or quote any of the things that I've said back at me, and then we're gonna be fine. 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence. Oh. I mean, if I get into Tenpai here, I don't think chasing's terrible. No, all the 9s are gone. Chasing is actually terrible. I mean, this is fine. We're not in the dealer's seat, right? I mean, it doesn't feel great here, but I think it's okay. We're not in the dealer's seat. Right Lord might deal in as well. They already have 2 completed sets. It's harder for them to fold. And that 7 of circles, yeah, that's not a safe tile whatsoever. So I'm hoping that Right Lord deals into a crossword. That is my epic dream. And then somehow I end up winning $1 million in South 4. That would also go super, super hard. 4 of characters, a safe tile. I'm not gonna ignore that. I'm gonna chi this. This is a little foolish, but I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Okay. I am in last now and I have no one else to blame. I'm in last and I have no one else to blame. So I'm in the dealer seat. If I get a Mongon, I win this game. If I don't, I lose this game and I'm really, really sad. Sure, either we pair up some of our honor tiles or we're just going to call Riichi with this hand. I think this hand is pretty good. The Dora is the 2 of characters. If we draw into a 3 of characters, we can maybe think about using it. But like at this point, all we want to do is just keep winning in the dealer seat. We're not allowed to fold. Are we allowed to fold? I don't think so. So like, for example, if left lord calls Riichi or something nasty like that, like if left lord calls Riichi and right lord deals in, then we get to be in third. But like, I don't think that we can bank on that. I think that we just have to play like pretty aggressively here. So we're hoping, and I don't know why I'm speaking this evil into existence, we're hoping that nobody else calls an early Riichi. This is a good hand. I'll tell you what our nut draws are. 4 of bamboo, 5 of circles, 8 of circles. Sure, that's also pretty good, I think. Yeah, because now we can maybe use the 6 of, we can now use the 6 of bamboos as our pair. If we draw into something around here, right, like a 3 or a 5 of characters, that'll feel pretty good. looking like a fool with your pinfu on the ground. I don't know what my pair is here. I think it's the one of bamboo. So I think I cut this. No. I mean, what's the more dangerous tile? I mean, at this point, I don't really know what the more dangerous tile is. I kind of want to keep this because if I draw into a 3 of characters, I can kind of just like schmoove this shape around and then, or get rid of this shape and then go for a little bit more value with the Dora. But I'm telling you right now, if I get a chance to call Riichi, I absolutely slam the like and subscribe button. I don't think we can turn down this hand, basically. Even if all it is Riichi Pinfu. I am not allowed to say no to this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. But yeah, it was nice to feel close and do some socializing. That's genuinely something that I've learned. I watched an interview with Brennan Lee Mulligan. That's so good. Now we can draw into 1 or a 4 or a 5 or an 8. And we get into Riichi Pinfu Red 5. Okay, that feels good. And he quoted someone else, or maybe he was just spitting off the top of the dome. I mean, he's super eloquent. It wouldn't surprise me if this was an original 1-4 or 2-4. I go for the 2-4. I mean, waiting for the one of bamboo is maybe a safer, like an easier thing to get, just because it is a terminal tile. Okay, luckily that did not, it's not immediately the wrong decision. I mean, this is confirmation bias. It doesn't really matter what we would have drawn. I think this is the right thing to do. There's just more outs for us in general. Holy frick, you dealt in. Riichi Pinfu Red 5 as the dealer. 1 Aura DZ. Show me 1 Aura DZ. 1 Aura DZ. There's none Aura DZs. Okay. Now this is interesting, because now I might be legally allowed to fold if someone else calls Riichi. Like, if Left Lord calls Riichi here, and they sumo a Mongon, I go down 4k, Right Lord goes down 2k, I think I am okay with that, right? I go down 4k, I'm 19.8, Right Lord goes down 2k, they're 18.0. I am so chilling with that. Aren't I just like giga chilling with that? So now we have a little bit more wiggle room. I will say this though, if 6 of bamboo, and only the 6 of bamboo comes out, I cheat. 7 of circles is also tempting, but 6 of bamboo will guarantee us Tanya in this hand, and I cannot say no to that. I genuinely cannot say no to that. West Wind is interesting. I'm keeping the 2 of circles just because if we draw into like another 2 of circles, that's pretty tight. I think another 2 of circles would make me want to discard the 7-8 of bamboo in my hand and literally just beeline for Tanya right now. But anyway, I was listening to the Brennan Lee Mulligan interview, and he was like, he quoted someone or was just saying, community comes at the expense of convenience. And I was like, oh, I think that's really, really true. I think that every single time that I've driven to this class, it has been an hour in really annoying traffic both ways. And yet it has been worth it. And yet it has absolutely been worth it. So, I will also say this, like, I felt confident afterwards, which is not something that happens very easily for me. I could chi this and cut the 7-8 in my hand. I don't even think that that's a terrible play. I genuinely don't think this is a terrible play. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I can pawn into either of these. I can chi into a 3 or a 6. Like, just yorking it in the dealer seat is, like, fine by me. I'm scared if someone else calls Riichi. But I also believe in this hand. I also believe that this hand could go fast. It's a perfect freaking Ishan 10, baby. Now we can, no matter how this hand gets into Tenpai, we can guarantee ourselves a double-sided weight. So this is feeling really, really good. It does stink if someone calls Riichi. We have nothing in terms of safe tiles, but hey, we're going with an all-out offensive here. We're throwing some Hail Mary passes. 7 of characters, unfortunately, not what we're going for. I will say this: I think that if you want to, if you struggle like me with feeling confident and to be like making friends, I think that genuinely an improv comedy class is a great way to practice that, because it's genuinely the scariest thing in the world, and even just surviving afterwards, I think it just fills you with a pretty decent sense of confidence. And I think that you don't. It's so fricked up that God made it this way, and that also God designed Riichi Mahjong. Like, this game was never meant to be here, okay? It's just too cruel and has brought me to my lowest lows. Just kidding, just kidding. Yostar, if you're listening, Yostar, if you're listening, and just consider me for a brand ambassador. We'll iron out the details later. I mean, this is the most outs right now. I don't know what Left Lord's doing with this pawn. They might have 3 copies of the Dora. They might have an awesome Tenpai hand with 3 copies of the Dora. I am also in Tenpai, and I'm willing to risk it. And 6 of characters, like, I don't know. It kind of seems like yeah, I'm sorry, Crosslord. I'm genuinely sorry. But I gotta keep repeating. This is 1500. This is 1800 with the repeat sticker. N'est-ce pas? 1500, 1800 with the Hanba, the repeat counter. Okay, now with another 3-hunt hand, I might be able to just yoink this game away from everybody else, which is not something that I expected. Look, oftentimes I meme about dealer seat magic, but it would be nice if it actually happened for once. That would be really, really cool if it happened for once. Eastwind, not looking great. Holy moly, what a nice draw in that 9 of characters. So we have to kind of just go for a Riichi hand, but Riichi, 1 Dora, maybe Pinfu? It might not look like Pinfu is possible, but you know, Pinfu is everywhere. Holy, I don't think we con here. I absolutely don't think that we con here. If we con, it's bad. You like that? But now look at this. Like, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. This is a triplet. This is a set of 3. This is our pair. This is a sequence. This is a sequence. So if we draw into a 5 of circles or a 2 of circles, or maybe, yeah, only those tiles. 2 of circles or 5 of circles, preferably the 5 of circles. We get to call Riichi. Now I'm looking at this hand. I am gonna flirt with the idea of keeping this 4 bamboo. I have no idea if that's right. South 4, 5 of characters. I don't know if that's right, but I'm just thinking to myself, if I draw into a 4 or a 3, like I'm not really that happy with the shape. And if I draw into like a 3 or a 5 here, I can cut this and feel really, really good about it. Yeah, perfect Ishan 10, baby. I mean, it worked out for me in the end. I don't know if it's right. Pair, double-sided weight, Omega chunk. Pair with the double-sided weight, stable to it. No matter how we get into Tenpai, we get to slam. We get to go so freaking hard here. We get to have a double-sided weight. And so it's Riichi, 1 Dora, but like, I don't know. It's not Pinfu, unfortunately. Hang on, does it matter which one that we throw here? I mean, I want to throw a safer tile if possible. I don't think this really matters. It's either a 4 of bamboo or a 4 of circles. I can't tell which one's safer right now. Luckily, I don't think it's going to matter too much. There's probably a better answer. I mean, the 5, I can't tell if it came from the wall, or I can't remember if it came from the wall or if it came from within their hand. If it came from within their hand, they could genuinely have torn up a 5-5-6 shape, and then we should be a little bit more careful about that. That is... I don't know if I'm allowed to discard that. I think my parents will be so mad at me if I discard that. I don't know what happened here. I genuinely don't know what happened here. I might try to get back into Tenpai. Oh, you sung bold strategy there. And con as a result of it. But if I con and I give someone else a Hanemon, and then they like slurp me for all my money's worth, because I have to pay out another $6,000 if someone else gets a Hanemon, that feels really, really bad. But this hand could still get there. 6-7 is so rank right now. Oh, that's not a good tile. And now, my kingdom. My legacy. Okay. I might have to just enjoy second here. And whose fault is that? Mine. Absolutely, it is mine. Do I have to enjoy second here? Or is this the stupidest full flush you've ever seen? I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. This is a perfect Ishan 10. Pair, double-sided weight, Omega chunk. Oh my god, I am, oh my god. So we're in Furriton jail if we end up waiting for the 5-8, but if we draw back into a 5 or an 8 of characters, holy guacamole, that would be so good. This is Tenpai. I'm gonna take the Tenpai. It's the stupidest Furriton of all time, but if we somehow make it into the bottom of the 9th in that's gonna feel so good. We just get to remain the dealer as the game goes on. Violet has Tanya. You have Tanya. You could have anything. So I'm scared right now. How many copies of the Dora do we see? We see 2 copies of the Dora. I'm okay with that. We do have to fade what? 4 more dangerous discards. Hopefully we can make that happen. Oh my god, that would be so freaking awesome if we could just have a dealer repeat. 5 of circles, look, usually a terrifying tile, recently came out. And a lot of the 4s, all the 4s are gone. So I'm kind of okay with that. Green DZ, oh my god. I have to fade 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I have to fade 1 more dangerous discard. Please, 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 please. Draw me into another green dragon. Another green dragon would hit the spot right now. Red dragon, close enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And so even if they deal in with the last tile, even though that's technically valid, I am in permanent Furriton jail. I cannot call Ron. Everyone is in Tenpai. Everybody in this club was in Tenpai. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Everyone saw the writing on the wall. This is a really spicy game. This is. I'm actually having a lot of fun right now. This is a really spicy game. A pair of the seat wins. That feels awesome. It's seat wind, nothing, nothing. It is now seat wind, 1 Dora. Okay. Maybe we can draw into another one. That's probably our nut draw because we need a pair in this hand anyway. Pawn the seat wind. No questions asked right now. No questions asked. Keep your widest, rootinest, tootinest tile acceptancy. Right Lord calls Riichi. It's the worst day of my life. I might just have to fold this one, folks. The good news about this is that if left Lord deals in, we might go to the West round, where if you die in the West round, you die in real life. Even if I cut this, I'm not in Tenpai. I'm not even 1 away from being in Tenpai. What am I going to cut now? Amazing question. No freaking clue. Look. No, I want a chance to draw into something that's safe. Yeah, that's not it, fam. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Look, here's the sicko mode thing. I think that maybe the right thing to do is just to cut 9 of bamboo. Now we know that the 4 of bamboo is safe, but this is so giga spicy. I'm never conning here. I'm absolutely never conning there. I don't want to give Right Lord 2 chances at Oradora and for a chance to eat my lunch. I like my lunch, thank you very much. I'm 1 tile away. If I draw into 7 of bamboo, I have to go. I genuinely just have to go. That's disgusting what just happened right there. I can't believe that passed. I have nothing else that's safe, though. I mean, should I be trying to... Tenpai. Oh my god. You must have a bad hand. And now I can fold, though. Oh, no. Now I can giga fold. But oh. I don't want to lose this game. Friends, I'm so sorry. I don't want to lose this game. Even if they sumo Among Us, I'm 3rd and I'm not last. I'm 3rd and I'm not last. Please forgive me. Genuinely, please forgive me for my transgressions. You're gonna... Go, I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one. We'll see what Maka says about this South 4 repeat 3 epic fold. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. 4 of bamboo is still another safe tile. I could chi back into Tenpai at any moment. 3 copies of the Dora are out. This is so stupid. I mean, yeah. Furiten, epic. Okay. The chances are pretty low. They could still have it. If I sumo here, that's how you know God is AFK. Red 5 is a hilariously safe tile. I could still deal into a crossword or left lord, but I think they're also doing this tightrope act alongside me, you know? I think that they're also having a hard time trying to make sense of their tiles. A crossword is also sweating right now because if Right Lord wins, they have a really high chance of getting just straight up last right now. So I don't know if they're allowed to fold. Okay, I am in realsies Tenpai now. I am in real Tenpai. I'm no longer in fake Furiten Tenpai. I'm real Tenpai gaming. I might still fold. Oh. That's so gross, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. So a crossword struggling with McDonald's Wi-Fi? Not like this. At least let us lose honorably, okay? At least let us finish this game honorably. Take a look at the stats. I mean, you're doing just fine. You're having a whale of a time in the Jade Room right now. Left Lords take a peep. This is Kaguya-sama from Love is War. Oh my god. Okay, ripperonis and pepperonis, and then Right Lord, the person in the driver's seat right now, Master 2-star. You're also kind of chilling right now, above the halfway mark. Again, couldn't be me. Anyway, that was the show. Not that was the show. Like this is the end of the video, but that was my experience doing the little comedy stuff. I think that. Oh yeah, I never finished this, which is just the idea that like, you know, I don't think that you would gain confidence unless you experience those nerves. You know, I think the nerves are unfortunately a part of it. And I hate feeling nervous. It just doesn't feel good. I genuinely hate feeling nervous. This is a safe tile. I made it into Tenpai on literally the last draw. That is disgusting. This is an hour-long banger. This is 45 minutes. Now with a stiff breeze, I win this game. If I win a one-han hand, I go up. There's 2,400 points for free right now. 1,000 plus 4 times 300. Yes. Really weird situation that we've got brewing for us right now. No idea what's really going on. I'm going to throw away the 4 of bamboo against my better judgment, because if we draw into an 8, we get to wait for a 9, which is a terminal tile. And there's a little bit of a 7, 8, 9 Sunshoku somewhere in this hand. I don't really believe in it, but like it could happen. 4 of characters, fine, absolutely. Draw me into a 5 of characters, and we can finally upgrade that shape. Could also be a Tanyo hand. Don't ask me how it's going to be a Tanyo hand, but like there's murmurs that this hand could be Tanyo. I don't want to confirm or deny those rumors. Let's just keep playing the hand and see where it goes. I'm gonna throw out this south one. It's a really spicy situation. Really spicy situation. So 2,400 points for free. If I win a 1,000 point hand, I think I have a really good chance of getting first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of the worst shapes that you've ever seen. 3 of circles is, I think, a nut draw right now. And then what do I cut? 8 of circles just to keep wide tile acceptancy. Oh, and then left lord just murders my 7-9 shape by pawning into the 8 of bamboo. So yeah, I don't really know how this hand is gonna get back into Tenpai. And you know what? We're not gonna sweat that. I certainly, you know, in life, I wish it was just like, oh, the more video games you play, the more confidence that you get. But no, I think it's like just surviving a nervous thing is unfortunately one of the few ways of like growth. You know what I mean? I don't know. What is this guy smoking? What is he talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, draw me into another pair and I'll go 7 peasies. I mean, left lord has demolished so many of my dreams today in the 7 peasies arena, or just in terms of my hand. Left lord has Tanya red 5. After all this hullabaloo, they might still win this game. And that's fair. A crosser with the Riichi. Wow. And that's going to be the game. And that's so sad. I mean, even had a crosser not called Riichi there, they would have still been in last. So we stayed fighting. I think for a lot of this game, we were at risk of being third, if not just outright last. So you know what? Second place Steve. Punch out on the time card. This is fine. Absolutely fine. And this was a really fun game. We got to repeat as the dealer, and things were genuinely heating up and starting to get spicy. It's like that one guy in Jujutsu Kaisen's domain expansion. Okay, starting at the table. Let's take a look at the logs. Maka spit on me. I don't think I played great. I think I played okay. I think I was panicking a lot though, and that's usually a sign that something bad happened. Oh, I played actually wonderfully. Okay, I got an S grade. Thank you, teacher. You forgot to assign homework today. So South 4 epic repeat. What was going on here? I mean, I have to fold, and then we never got a chance to make another discard. Yeah, this hand was nothing. South 4. This round was okay. We only got an A for this one. Let me go all the way back. I think they must have loved the pawn, right? There's no way they didn't love the pawn. 63. Heck yeah. Heckin' doggo. 30 to 37. I'll absolutely take it. 2, 3, 4, 5 to maybe get a pair weight on the 2 or the 5 is what they're thinking there. I'm folding here. I'm genuinely folding here. Awesome. And then 38 to 40, 44. Awesome. I'm okay with these decisions. Con, get yourself out of here if you wanted me to con that decision. Absolutely freaking not. They wanted me to fold here, and I'm folding here. You wanted me to even be weirder about it. Why did I throw this 5? I have no idea what happened. Oh my god. Now I am in Tenpai. That's just, yeah, I guess it's worth risking it. This was a save tile. What the F am I smoking? And then I'm just like, do they like the chi? Oh, the chi was fine. And then do they like being in Tenpai? They love being in Tenpai. Okay, and now I'm in for realsies Tenpai. And then I fold, but you're okay with that. What are you waiting on? I mean, it's not like I knew. I think, yeah, if this is the right decision, then it's the right decision. Even if it brings us into sadness, it's the right decision. I can't believe we got back in there literally on the last freaking tile. Okay, South 4. This was weird. Yeah, 5 of characters was a weirdo decision. They loved it. Literally just speculating on the 4 of bamboo. I mean, it wasn't like overwhelmingly, you know, fresh on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever, but it's still okay. And now I'm just, yeah, 46 to 45. It actually didn't really matter. And then I cut. Okay, you hated this. Because I guess we can still draw into an 8 of characters and have pure double sequence, I guess. That doesn't feel that good, though. I was genuinely lost here. But here's the thing. They wanted me to cut 4 of circles. I don't know what to do after that, though. I genuinely don't know what to do after that. Like, what they would be thinking. But then I would have this awesome 6-7 shape. I would be in Ferritin, but that's fine. This one was a weird one. I don't think I'm smart enough to glean some of the answers. They hated the pawn, by the way. They absolutely hated the pawn. I don't know, because calling Riichi here is still fine. We have a perfect niche on 10. If I pawn, I am in Tenpai. But it's not even a real Tenpai. Oh my god, this is just for exhaustive draw. I guess we're okay with it, though. I guess we're okay. I guess it ends up working out okay. This is hard. This is like a game of just like vibes. I usually, I think I've really hit a wall in Riichi Mahjong where I'm like, am I actually learning right now? Or am I just being a silly little goober? East 4, everything. South 1, push decision. So East 4, this was the everything decision. I mean, it's not like we had anything going on here. I don't know why I wrote that one down. South 1, Right Lord calls Riichi. Okay, hang on. I'm gaming so freaking hard right now. Right Lord calls Riichi. I cut Eastman, which you're okay with. You're genuinely okay with that. I cut 2 of circles because it's a safe tile. And then do they like the pawn? They love the pawn. And I'm a freak. I'm a freak. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so good. That's so good. East 3, epic 1 of bamboo. That was, I think that was what we were talking about, right? No. There was another epic 1 of bamboo moment? Yeah, I think that's right. Oh my god. Oh my. This hand is so strong. I could have called Riichi a million times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I did not call Riichi there. Correct. I got an S+ for the way that I play this specific hand. That feels so good. That feels so good. This hand improves so easily. If I draw into like a 2 or even like a 4, 5, a 7, like I realize that there's a little risk of Ferritin if I draw into a 2 of bamboo, but like a million tiles. Another Westwind even. Another Westwind even also feels good. Like, there's just too many tiles that we can draw that's just a straight up upgrade, especially with the Sanshoku chance. And then you slam the Riichi. And then you dealt in. I have no idea what happened here. You have safe tiles. You have safe tiles. What? Okay. It's fine. East 2, my epic deal in. My epic deal in? Yeah, but it was overwhelmingly fresh, bruh. So what was I doing right now? Right Lord calls Riichi. That was a defensible one. The chi is fine. And then if the chi is fine, then, you know, we all see the writing on the wall. The epic triple-sided banger. So I also got an S+ for the way that I play this in. The point is, we dealt in a lot today. We made a few messes, but that's, you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, okay, to win a game. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like this genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, which is the best way to support me, and our VOD channel in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace!